Let's do this. All right. Do you guys see me? Okay. Hey guys. Well, today I got a couple of things I want to address. You know, now when I first came on YouTube, I told everybody that all these guys want to do is change history. That's all they want to do. They want to change mob history. They want to make themselves the boss, and they want to make all the guys that were something into nothing. Okay? Now, you have this new guy on YouTube. He's been on YouTube for a little while now. Okay? He's a grifter, a drifter, you know, he's a shoplifter and things like that. You know, he's even a kidnapper. And this guy is a flip-flopper. He goes from there, he goes from here. He wants to interview this guy, interview that guy. I gave him an interview because I was a nice guy. Now, he really is a lowlife. All these guys are lowlifes. And the ringmaster is Pinocchio. You know who Pinocchio is. So I don't even want to say their names because they're not worth it. But I'm going to get into the story of when I first came home from prison the first time. Okay. And Matty Madonna put me on record with him. And I would go see Matty Madonna 3 times a week in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. And he told me, this is not the Gambino family. This is not the other families. This is Lucchese crime family. Now I'm record with Lucchese crime family. At that time, I was having problems with Gene Gotti, I told you. And Matty Madonna told me, don't worry about it. You're fine. Nothing's going to happen to you. You're over here now. Nobody could touch you. What these guys want to do is change mob history. You know, we all know that John Gotti was the boss of the Gambino crime family. That's a fact. That's 100%. We all know that Sammy Gravano was the underboss of the Gambino crime family. Now, if people want to change history and make believe and tell lies, that's on them. But the thing is, don't believe the lies, because these guys are all a bunch of liars. And they have a little group. There's maybe 10 of them, I would say. And they want to get together now, and they want to talk bad about people. Now, when I was growing up and I was a kid, I looked up to wise guys all my life. And I wanted to be a wise guy. I respected them. And I was told to do what they say. They told me I was doing the right thing when I was doing the wrong thing. And obviously, I grew up. I'm a man now. I know right from wrong. Where I'm getting at is these guys are still kids. They're living in fantasy land. They're living in their own fantasy land. And they want you to join them. But I know you guys are a lot smarter than that. So I'm asking you all, don't believe the lies. And don't even pay attention to them. Now, I'm going to get into Bobby the Chico because since I went live, I'm going to give you a little story. You know, I met Bobby DeChico. I was a young kid. I started hanging out with the DeChico family, and I became very friendly with them. I started taking action with Bobby, and then from there was always schemes. If you hung out in a social club and you hung out on the street with other guys, you know there's always a scheme, whether it's a credit card scheme, whether you're scheming on somebody else, whether you're trying to rob somebody. When you're in that life, you're always trying to make money and you're scheming on somebody because it's all about making money. You have to make money to be in that life. If you make money, you're the best. If you're not making money, then you're just a brokester. Now, YouTube is a very vicious world. You go from a high and then to a low, high and low. Right now you're over here, then tomorrow you're over there. This is YouTube. Now, my subscribers, I love you guys. You guys are sincere, you are loyal, and I appreciate you very much. I have a lot of stones being thrown at me. So obviously, I'm doing something right. And I like that. All these guys are hating on me. They want me off YouTube because I'm the guy that's going to stand up to them. I'm not afraid of none of them. All these punks, that's what they are. They're all a bunch of punks. They go yappity yap, yap, yap. And like a friend told me, talk is cheap. So they could talk all they want. They could spin their web, tell their lies. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty, they're going to hide underneath their rock. And you're never going to see them. And they're going to make other people do the dirty work. So I wanted to go live today to just let you guys know I'm very strong. Every day, my routine is I go to work, I take care of my kids, I drop them off in school, they go to camp, and I do the right thing by them. Because my children are the most important thing in my life. And I take care of myself. I don't focus on no one else but my kids and myself. As far as this YouTube, when you go on YouTube, in all honesty, it becomes fantasy land. It's all fantasy land. You have all these creeps out there now throwing stones at me, at some good people, and it's all a joke to them. All they want is subscribers. You got a dope fiend with a social club. You got funny money, which, in all honesty, I want to help him. I want to help Funny Money. So Funny Money, you can reach out to me. I want to help you because you need help, and I definitely want to help you. So Funny Money, I'm going to give you a shout out. But while I'm here, before I forget, I want to give a shout out to this guy right here. I want to give him a shout out. So if you could subscribe to this guy right here, Honorado Restorations. You see that guy? If you could subscribe to him, I appreciate it because he has a young boy that wants subscribers. And I'm a family man and I love kids because I was a kid and guys put me in the wrong direction. I want to put kids in the right direction. I want to give a shout out to Chatting with Stacks because this kid is a stand-up kid and we all go through things in our life. Whether you have a drug problem, whether you have a demon you're fighting, whether you lost someone, we're all going through something. You know, as I get older, I'm starting to change. I want to do better. I want to help people, and I feel bad for certain people. So, also, the Fat Bald Sicilian's wife, I would like to give a shout out to her. If you guys could follow her, maybe we could get her monetized because she really deserves it. I was watching a little of her story, and she's been through a lot of things in life that are really insane and crazy. So if you could subscribe to her channel, that'd be great. I don't want to mention not one of these creeps' names. I can't stand them all. They're all a bunch of creeps. You guys know who I'm talking about. I'm never going to say their name. They're a bunch of creeps. And Pinocchio, you know who Pinocchio is. But let me tell you a story about when I was taking action for Bobby the Chico. What happened was, as I was taking action for Bobby the Chico, and I was answering the phones and pressing record and stuff like that, what I started doing was I started making my friends bet with me. And they weren't on the phone. We had these tickets, these football tickets. And what I would do is whenever at the end of the day, I would slip in a ticket and get like 10 wins. And if you put $10 on it, you win like 2,500. So I made a couple of my friends, Tommy Reynolds, Little Georgie, put their name on a ticket. And a couple of times I would give it to Bobby Chico. I'd take out my pocket and I would say, you know what? I forgot to hand you this ticket. And I would hand him the ticket. He said, you forgot to hand me this ticket? I said, yeah. I said, they paid me. You know, we got to pay them. And he would pay me the money and we would split it between me and my friends. So in that life, there's all schemes. Everything is a scheme. Now, I also want to say there's so much going on in life where these guys have the time all day long to throw shit at people. They want to knock people. They want to give them a bad name. And they want to make themselves look like they're God's gift. They're all creeps, every one of them. You know who they are. So keep your ears open and your eyes open. Every one of them are creeps. And you know, I called out Pinocchio, and he's not going to take up my challenge because he knows better. And he'll hide and he'll use other people to do his dirty work. And shame on them because they all look up to this creep, this loser. And I want to set the record straight. You know, there's going to be something coming up. I'm going to be doing a video. There's going to be something coming up, and we're going to set the record straight to make sure all the lies that they're putting out there, we're going to address it. Because if you're going to go on YouTube, you might as well tell the truth. Because a lie creates another lie and another lie. Now, I'm not here for the money. I don't even want it. Fuck the money. The money means nothing. It's all bullshit. The money. This was all therapy for me to come on here, set the record straight, tell a story here and there. And I'm actually thinking about getting off of YouTube because it's like I'm a straight shooter. When I come at you, I want to come at you. I want to bang. I want to come at you, you know? And this is not my style. In the beginning it was fun. Now you got all these creeps attacking me and creating lies. And it's not my style. It's their style. This is their style. This is what they like to do. But if you guys could do me that favor, like I said, I got this guy. He really helped me out on something. Honorado Restorations. I put that out there because if you could follow this guy, you will really do me a favor, because this guy is a hell of a guy. He has children, and I love the kids. The kids are the best. Give him some subs. I would appreciate that. Fatball Sicilian's wife, if you could give her a couple subs, that would be awesome. And Chatting with Stacks, he's a really good guy. He helps me out every so often when I need a hand as far as with all this stuff, because I don't know anything about this. Even getting on here, going live, it took me a half hour to do this. I know nothing about this nonsense. I really don't. But I want to say that at the end of the day, I do not glorify any mobster. I'm a grown man. I know right from wrong. But the truth is the truth. When I was growing up, and if somebody was a bad guy, I say they were a bad guy. If somebody was a good guy, I say they're a good guy. And the thing is, too, I'm my own man. No one can tell me what to do. No one controls me. Nobody can brainwash me. These people talk like they think they're psychiatrists. They want to talk and say, oh, don't let this one brainwash you. And they're telling stories about, oh, this guy was nothing and that guy was nothing. What it comes down to, some of these guys really was something at one time. So you can't change that history. They was something, and then you get older, you slow down, and some guys aren't here no more, But in that mob life, there was no happy endings. That's for sure. There's not one happy ending I know of. So, I wanted to come on here just to show my face and let everybody know I'm doing fine. I'm not hiding underneath no bed. That's for sure. I take my kids to school. I pick them up. I live my everyday life. I go to work. I worked last night. I'll be working later on tonight. And this is what I do to survive and pay my bills and take care of my family. There's a lot of people telling fibs out there. I just want you all to know the truth. And the truth is, I never, ever change my story. My story stays the same. I was never a big time mobster. I was a hoodlum and a thug at one time. I don't live that life no more. I don't glorify that life. And I don't look up to those guys. So, but I do want to tell my story. And you're going to read about my story in the 3 volumes that I'm writing. And when you read these stories, you will understand the truth, because you can't have a guy that comes out of nowhere. He doesn't have a name for himself. And all of a sudden, he wants to talk about mob stories. He wants to tell you what this guy was, what that guy was. He don't know nothing about mob history. He don't come from the street. He never even went into a social club. He never even spoke to a wise guy. So, just be smart. And I know you guys are smart, but don't believe the lies. Now, as far as coming live, I might do this a little more. This is a little fun over here. You know what I mean? I like having a little fun sometimes, you know? But there's so much going on with this YouTube. And when I first started this YouTube, I was having fun with it. I really was. I was having some fun with it, telling stories. Now, a lot of people took away the fun. Now, if you want to talk about me and say something bad about me, I'll take it. Listen, I'm breathing. I'm strong. Believe me, I take anything you guys come and you throw at me. Throw rocks, throw bricks, anything you just throw, I take. It's nothing. But look, when you lie, that's what bothers me. The lies bother me, because when I came on this platform, I told everybody that these people want to change mob history. They want to amp themselves up, and the guys who are somebody, they want to knock them down. Now, I respect everybody. I respect the janitor the same way I respect the CEO. A bum on the street, I respect him the same way I respect a stranger or a friend. I don't knock nobody. I've been down and out in my lifetime, and I came back up. I didn't stay there. Fortunately for me, I made the right decision in my life. I cooperated with the government. I have no shame in that. I'll never regret that, because I'm out here. I'm free. My past is my past, and that's where it is. I have a new beginning. I have beautiful children in my life. I come from a great family. I love them all. I was brought up the right way, but I was a product of my environment. And because of that, I got into a lot of things that I wish I would have never had to do. But I can't take that away. Every day, I'm going to try to make my crooked past right. If I can help somebody out there, that's what I'm here for. The guy, Funny Money, I want to help him. If you're listening to this video, I want to help you. I want to help you get into a program and fix your life. Because the life you're living right now is self-destruction. Eventually, it's going to end. There's a beginning and there's an end. And your end is probably near. So if you need help, you reach out to me. I will actually walk with you into a program, sit down with you with a counselor. They will screen you. And if you want help, I can get you help. So you think about that and you get back to me. Okay, Funny Money? You let me know because I'm here to help you. I'm not going to attack you. I want to help you. Now, this YouTube is really a double-edged sword. You have good things and you have bad things about it. The good things are you can get to meet some good people as you're giving videos, and you get the haters and the trolls who want to knock you down and wish you were dead. But I'm going to let you know, I'm not going nowhere. I'm here, and I'll be here. So you're not going to get rid of me. You're not going to knock me down. I'm here. So get used to it. Now, I'm going to read a couple of these comments. I know my boy Jay's there, Boston Jay. I love that kid. He's a great kid. Now, let's get this Chatting with Stacks. Edward Evert, what's up, baby? Winston Wolf. Christopher Drager. Love to Trenton. MG. What's up, baby? MG. Nicole Russo. Talk about the Purple Gang. Sports Card Mafia. Definitely gotta get with you. Sports Card Mafia. Irish Green. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you. JB Workman. You sent me $14. Thanks, pal. I don't even know how this shit works. I'll tell you the truth. I don't even know if I'll see it. Hey, Jimmy, love the fact you're going to help out Sunny Money. Absolutely. Funny Money, call me. I want to help you out. Roberto Wilco. Thank you. Thank you. MG. How did Fabrizio get the nickname The Herder? I'm going to leave that one to my friend William Galloway when he gets out. He's going to explain that story. Because when I was away, Fabrizio was just Fabrizio. Used to smoke some weed, take a pill. That's what he did. Then all of a sudden I came home and Fabrizio was a made guy. So I don't know. When I went away, I used to send Fabrizio on missions. Then when I came home, Fabrizio was made. So I don't know how he got that name. But my friend William Galloway knows how he got that name. Winston Wolf. Boston J. That's my boy. Adrian Lamelli. Thank you. Hello from Dallas. David Colum. Will. Madonna is in prison. Well, the last I heard, he had the virus. He might have passed away. I really don't know. I'll tell you the truth. But I have to say, Manny Madonna, when I was around him, he was a great guy. He really was. The guy loved me. He was there for me. I'll never talk bad about him. Matt Jake, thank you. I appreciate it. Brian Carenza. Yo, Jimmy, lots of love to you. Jimmy G. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Anthony Salerno. As far as a movie, I don't know. Listen, I was in talks with Shia LaBeouf. I had some words with him. He wanted me to keep on giving him information. He didn't want to pay me. Let him loose. We had some words, but I'm a Shia fan. He's not a bad guy. No QB. Thank you, man. You're awesome too. Tina S. Henderson. Love your show, Jimmy. Lots of love. Same to you. Thank you from Brunswick, Canada. Thank you. Yeah, he was trying to get that information for free. You're right about that, Winston Wolf. Hollywood is just another crime family. 100%. I wish I was in the mob. How do you join? My man, you don't want to join the mob, believe me. If you got money, they're only going to take it from you. Portland, Maine. Jeff Wentworth. King Juju. Who was more fed, Roy DeMayo or Tommy Karate? I would say Roy DeMayo, 100%. Do you need us to sell caps so you can read? Joey Bag of Donuts. That's for you. JC McCallie sends me $4.99. Thank you. I appreciate it. What's up, Jimmy in Brooklyn? Still living the dream? Thanks, buddy. I don't know about the dream, but I'm still living. Alive and well, that's for sure. Who stole the radio out of my Corvette from Cropsey Auto Tops? That might have been Mikey Del Duca. Rest in peace. He used to rob all the radios back then. His own cousin killed him. You. No, you. You. That's another thing. You know what? I want to get into, all these guys are talking about rats. This guy, I can't see his name because it went by quick, but you are all talking about rats. I want to say, look, a lot of guys, when you got a stack of 302s like this, you're definitely a stool pigeon. You're a stool pigeon rat scumbag, 100%. Okay? And when you create lies and make yourself bigger than what you are, you're a stool pigeon, 100%. A liar is a piece of shit. That's for sure. Now, everybody wants to talk about rats, right? The guys that are talking about rats, yous are all fucking rats. Every one of yous are rats. Yous are rat scumbags. Just like Matty Madonna used to tell me, Jimmy, be careful who you used to talk to because everyone's a potential rat. Yous all rats. You think yous ain't rats? Yous are fucking rats. You guys are parasites, actually. Yous are worse than rats because you are living off of other people's names. So you're a parasite. That's what you are. You're a parasite. Hey, Jimmy, Joe Beef just got home 26 years. Yes, Joe Beef just got home 26 years. Good for him. Hopefully he's okay. 26 years later. What is he going to do? Maybe they'll straighten him out. Good luck. Mark Rogers. I rattled at 21. No, I think you better go back to maybe 29, 30. You're just a hater. Mark Rogers. I got two of these for you, Mark Rogers. right in your finger. Look, right in your eyeballs. Bing. Frankie Polito. Don't know him. Did Joey Molino ever kill anyone? I'm sure he did. Generation X, 13th Avenue. I want to give a shout out. While I'm on here, I'm going to give a good shout out to everybody. 5th Avenue, 20th Avenue, Bay Parkway, Avenue X, 86th Street, Canarsie, downtown Brooklyn, 18th Avenue, to all the hoodlums out there back in the day who survived, and hopefully you're doing better now. Sheepshead Bay, 11th Avenue, 13th Avenue. Back in the day, the neighborhoods were fucking crazy. Today, ain't nothing going on. All they're doing is scheming on people. 14th Avenue and 86th Street. To all the guys that used to hang out on corners. And listen, I'm gonna stress this. You know, when you call me a rat, I'm gonna stress this. Listen, thank God I did what I did because I didn't waste my life. And I'm able right now to help somebody. I'm in the position to help somebody. And that's what I want to do. I want to help somebody. Oh, I forgot. To the crew and the boys on Avenue U. Avenue U boys. I can't forget the Avenue boys. To the kid Arthur, rest in peace. Joe Crash. Listen, I look back on life, I really do, and I look at all these guys that were murdered and killed. Some of them were killed for no reason. Some of them were killed for stupid reasons, and some of them were killers. I look back and I look at all these guys that were killed, and I feel bad for their families. You know, fortunately for me, look, I'm here and I'm free. Thank God. I made the right decision in my life, and I'm never going to regret it. I love my kids. I'm at a better place in my life. I want to become a better person. You know, look, don't get me wrong. I'm a hothead sometimes. I don't take no bullshit from nobody. If I don't like you, I basically tell you the way it is. I mean, it is what it is with me. With me is what you see is what you get. I'm no phony. That's for sure, 100%. So all these guys that say these things about me, do me a favor, just speak the truth, man. Speak the truth. Stop lying. I mean, you're trying to get subs, and you were nothing but a shoplifter. That's all the fuck you did. You're like a creep. You're a creepy old man. That's what you are. Go sit on your ass and go shit on yourself. That's what you got to do. Do I stay in touch with my old friends from Bath Avenue? Reservoir Dog TV, thank you. I appreciate it. Some guys on Bath Avenue, every so often I might get a message or something, or a DM, from somebody, but a lot of guys I know are probably gone or in jail. Shout out to the old Bay 23rd in Bath, Bay 16th in Bath. Yeah, don't worry about the guy Mark Rogers. His name ain't Mark Rogers. He's a clown. Leave him alone. Let him be. Gotta say it to my face. Just remember something. Look, talk is cheap. All that talk shit is cheap. What else we got going on over here? Some funny shit, I tell you. Live and let live. A shout out to live and let live. That's right, baby. Live and let live. Hopefully, some of these people choke on themselves, but my favorite pizza joint, I have a whole bunch of them. You got Lombardo's in Bay Ridge. You got Europa on 20th Avenue and 65th Street. You got a couple places on 18th Avenue, Da Vinci. I mean, listen, pizza in New York City is the best. You know that. Bruno's on 21st Avenue. L&B? Nah, L&B's done. L&B's not good no more. Tell a little bit about Paulie G. Look, Paulie G, I gotta say, Paulie G was a tough guy. I gotta look at the time. Okay. Paulie G was a tough guy, legitimate tough guy. He had a good heart. He was a great kid if he was your friend. If he wasn't your friend, he'll smash your head in. He was tough. He didn't take no shit. And but the thing with him was the bad thing about Paulie G was this. He didn't know who his friends were, and he got killed by his own friends. See, when you're getting killed by your own friends, it's a sad story because you trusted somebody and you helped somebody, and in the end, they fucking killed you. That's some scumbag shit. That's when I knew that this life, I don't want nothing to do with it. Now, when you're in the Forest Pizza, yes, the Forest Pizza is definitely good. It's a little shaky, the Forest on Avenue J, I think East 19th Street. As far as cleanliness, they're not too clean in the Forest, but the pizza was delicious back in the day. I'm not sure the old man is there anymore. The last time I walked into the Forest, it was a Chinese guy serving pizza. So, I mean, he might have bought it. Who knows? But, you know, Paulie G was a tough guy, 100%. He didn't deserve to die the way he did his own friends. If someone else would have came along and one of his enemies would have killed him, that would have been more acceptable than his own friends killing him. But Joey Calco is a low-life piece of shit. Low life. Fucking low life. Killed 19-year-old kid. Fucking low life. Chicago style pizza. Chicago style pizza is like, I think it's the thick crust, but I love Chicago pizza. I was in Chicago a couple of times. I love Chicago pizza. Listen, we know who the snake is. I'm not going to mention his name. He's an old man. He sits on his ass and he probably shits himself. Really. Karma is a motherfucker. So, you know, we're all going to get what we deserve in life. If you do good in life, then good's going to come to you. If you do bad things in life, that'll return a favor and it's going to come for you. So do what you got to do as far as being the best person you can, because there's a beginning, there's an end. Eventually life runs out. And, you know, you want to be remembered for the right thing, not the wrong thing. And I'm trying to do the right thing over here. Exactly. A man's man, you reap what you sow, 100%. You said you went to school in Pittsburgh. Yes, I went to CCAC. I went there for maybe close to a year. I think I received maybe 4 credits. That was a nice memory. I couldn't do it no more. I wasn't a college, the college material. Detroit style pizza comes skimpy and half the toppings are stolen by the staff. I tell you, but Detroit's tough city. I was in Detroit a couple of times. I got some friends in Detroit, some serious guys I got out there. Adam Copeland. Listen, I got some stuff coming up that's gonna surprise you guys. I'm not gonna talk about it, but it's all gonna come out soon. And we're gonna clean up all these lies that people are talking about. We're gonna clean it up. So that time's gonna come. I made a plan for that. That's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a co-host with me. You're gonna enjoy that too. I'm a Yankee fan. The Mets are my little brother team. See, I'm reading this. I'll tell you, you know what? You know what's funny? It's like when you mention someone's name that passed away, that's like a disrespectful thing towards someone's family, you know? But that's how far these low lives will go. I see them mentioning someone's name, and that's how far they are. They're low lives. We got some stuff coming out on the old piece of garbage out there where he kidnapped somebody and I don't know, he Home Depot, the guy couldn't even make a $4,000 bill. That's how broke he was. He must have been smoking crack or something. Okay, the Boston guys. You know what? I got to tell you something about Boston guys. 100%. Now, I'm a Brooklyn guy, born and raised all my life. I was born in Methodist Hospital, downtown Brooklyn, Dean Street, 7th Avenue. Now, I consider myself a tough kid growing up, tough guy. But Boston guys, I'll tell you, Boston guys, every Boston guy I met was a tough guy. Every one of them. Vinny, the Animal Ferrara, Junior Pangaro, Dickie Donovan, Anthony Bova. All these guys from Boston are tough guys, and they love to rob banks. And I have so many more names, but right now I forget as I'm talking. What else I got over here? Chucky Flynn. Chucky Flynn was my boy. I celled with Chucky Flynn in Lewisburg Penitentiary. I loved that guy, Chucky Flynn. He was in shape. He was a little older when I met him, but he used to tell me so many stories, and he knew all about Whitey Bulger back in the day, that Whitey Bulger flipped and cooperated 30 years at that time. He knew all about that. But Chucky Flynn, rest in peace. You were definitely uh, Tough Guy, and you would definitely be remembered. Chucky Flynn. I used to sell with Chucky Flynn, and I was a kid, so I would wake up early in the morning and go to breakfast, and I would get the dental floss, and I would make all kinds of booby traps in our cell, and I would put dental floss all over the cell. And when Chucky Flynn would get up, he would he would fall over himself. He said, "What the fuck did this kid do now? Holy shit, this fucking kid's driving me crazy." But I was a funny kid when I was doing time, man. But Chucky Flynn, man, that guy was great, 100%. Philly guys. I know any Philly guys. I was away. I'll tell you one Philly guy I was away with in Lewisburg. This guy, Ciccolini. This guy, the father, he had the two sons. One of them shot the other one. The father was a stone cold tough guy. Okay. He used to walk the yard in 0 below freezing weather, and he would be doing pull ups and he'd be doing push ups. A lot of Philly guys I was away with. I mean, Philly guys are tough guys too, man. So, you can't take nothing from those guys. Philadelphia is a tough city, 100%. And Philadelphia, the greatest boxers came out of Philadelphia. Bro, did you change your number? I sent you a few texts. Joe Doe, don't know you. I don't know. I didn't change my number, so I got the same number for years. Yo, Mr. Calanger, you need a med? I don't even know what he said. Yeah, I know. I need a shave. I know. Best boxes from Boston, not Philly. Okay. Boston's tough too, 100%. Absolutely. Well, let me rephrase that. Did you know any Bronx guys? Bronx guys. I'm gonna give a shout out to a Bronx guy. Bobby Bav. Bobby Baviello. That used to be my boy back then, man. I hope you're doing good out there. I remember doing time with you, and you caught that 22 years, and you had a little baby daughter with at that time, man. I hope you're home. I hope you're living your life and you're doing the right thing, man. You were a great kid, Bobby Babiello. He was a great kid, man. The Bronx. Brian Carenza, talking about merchandise. DM me on my Instagram, and I'll take care of that for you. Do you remember Choo Choo from Beth Avenue? Sounds familiar, not sure. Did I ever meet Gas Pipe? Of course I met Gas Pipe. Gas Pipe was a stone cold Mad Hatter. I wish it would just break down. All right, guys. Well, listen, I'm going to go for now. Okay. I just want to say to my subscribers, I love you guys. I'm going to do a shave today. Tomorrow, I'll do the part 2 of the Bobby the Chico story. I appreciate every one of you real people, because you got to be real in life. You gotta understand that people in life are going through things. Every one of us are going through something. Whatever it is, I don't care if you're the richest man in the world, you're still going through something. So try to be kind to other people and pass it on to someone else. You know, that's the best way to be. Listen, when I was a kid growing up, I didn't even really know what a good person was because I was always taught to do the wrong thing, not the right thing. Then as I got older and older and older, I said, you know what? We're doing the wrong thing. And if we had to go out and kill somebody, I always told my friends, I said, you know what? Why do we have to kill him? Why can't we just break his legs or beat him up? I was always the better person of my friends, you know. But Paulie G was a tough guy. He always his first resort was always violence. That's how it was. But I have to say that throughout the course of my life, throughout the course of my friend's life, I look back and I see everyone, the position they're in today, whether they're in a grave, whether they're sitting in prison, whether they cooperate with the government. I'm going to tell you, nothing good came out of this life. Nothing. So if you can help somebody and lift them up, do that for them, because some people need a kind word and a little help here and there. The way the world is today, everybody's turning everybody else against each other. And a lot of these guys, they're using the Machiavelli. Pinocchio, he likes to use Machiavelli, that little Pinocchio kid over there, the one who lies a lot. Pinocchio guy, that's a coward. Brooklyn G, you're still in the neighborhood. God bless. Stay in the neighborhood. I hope you got a job. I hope you're doing the right thing. Highway Avenue in the house. Crime, nothing. Well, listen, guys, I'm going to go. To my subscribers, I love yous. Yes, Calco was a coward. Tough guy when he had a weapon. You're right. He was a tough guy when he had a weapon. That's for sure. Bad Avenue is totally different compared to years ago. Yes, it is. Mark Vegas, if you ever saw the movie Fatal Attraction with Michael Douglas, the psycho with a bald head, glasses, goatee. That's a good one. But listen, like I said, if you can, do me a favor, please. If you do, I appreciate it. Follow this guy. He has kids who want subs. If you could do that for me, I appreciate that. Shanna, the Fat Ball Sicilian, follow her. Also, Chatting with Stacks, follow him. He's a good guy, man. And I just want to help good people. All the creeps out there, give them this. But I appreciate you guys tuning in, sending me a couple of dollars. That's very kind of you. I love you guys, man. And I guess I'll see you later on in the day or tomorrow, okay? Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Stay strong and pass the kindness to other people, man. And don't look up to creeps. Love you guys. Bye.